Alright, fellow YouTubers, Caleb Craig, Deadpool Toys 12, here to bring you a review this time on the Star Wars Black Series Poe Dameron. As you can see in the front of the box, it's a window box effect. Here's a picture of Poe Dameron, which I don't think looks that close to him. And now let's look at the rest of the box. On the left side of the box, you can see Poe Dameron through there, and it also says Poe Dameron across it. On the right side, you get that cool red that says it's number 7 in the wave and Poe Dameron. On the back of the box there, it is saying Star Wars The Black Series number 7. And it reads, an ace-pilot Poe Dameron is a leader in the resistance fight against the evil First Order. He soars in the battle behind the controls of a modern X-Wing fighter. In the real VIP, there's Disney with Hasbro in the lower right-hand corner. So that's a quick look at the box, so now let's get into the actual figure. Alright, and here's Poe Dameron out of the box. Okay, I heard some different things from people on Instagram about this figure, and I'm starting to see why. I have some mixed feelings, but pretty much this is him out of the packaging. I do like his helmet. I do like the detail they put into it, which I'm going to take a closer look at that. And I do like the idea that they went with him. So let's look at the accessories that he comes with. Okay, first he does come with this helmet. I do like the design of it. As you can see all throughout it, the colors are not sloppy on here. I do like how the white line is not sloppy. The red line in here is not sloppy. The black looks clean. I do like how they put the little logo there on the side. That looks good. Even the silver part right there in the front that he would talk through looks really cool. The visor looks nice, and it's like where you can see through it. So that's cool. It's transparent. And on this side, you even see there's little coats on the side, which we're not quite sure what they are, so we might find out in the movie. And here in the corner, they even have a little logo. So they did do a nice job on the detail, and on the inside, there's not really any type of detail on the inside. It's just blank. Okay, here with Poe Dameron with the helmet, basically all you gotta do is put it over his head. So at first I was like, okay, is that the furthest that it could go down? And then I just smushed it down and I tilted it forward. So forward, that's kind of how I guess he's supposed to look with it on and with it down. For some reason, I thought they were actually going to have it where this could slide up and down, but it's not made like that. Even with the helmet on, I do think it's cool that you can still see his eyes through the translucent part. And also, I do think it's pretty cool that it's not easily knocked off, so that's a nice part of it. And here on the side, it does look like it completely covers the head. This isn't that bad because, as you can see, most of the head is covered and you're not going to really look at it that much from the back. But it does have a lot of the hair still showing, and I don't like that. I kind of wish it completely like covered it and covered the back of the neck. Like, I feel like it might would have been better if what they would have done with it is they probably would have had an extra head to change or something like that. But, you know, that's still fine. Another cool accessory is that he does come with interchangeable hands. So here are the extra hands that he comes with that are gloveless right here. And these are his hands with the gloves on them. And this is what he looks like with his hands without the gloves on. Flesh toned. Now the last accessory he does come with is this gun right here. It is a solid like platinum color. So just one color. So not too much detail in it. As you can see there, pretty much just look like it was spray painted. Like you can tell some little mechanics in there, but not that much. So yeah, I'm not seeing too much in there. Though I do like the color it is though. I probably would have liked a black one too, or black and gray. And with that same gun, this is how he holds it with the flesh tone hands. So as you can see, it's pointed down a little bit, but he does hold it very good. And this is after you've actually stuck the finger in there. Better look so you can see how it looks with the finger in there. And here's how it looks when the gun is held by the gloves. So what I do like about this is that it's really solid. Actually kind of seeing there that the finger is sticking through the trigger like how it should be. Now, what I actually thought at first is whenever he holds the glove, there's no way for him to tilt it up. Because as you can see, with the finger still in there, the gun is still tilted down. But then I just bent the arm. And then now it still looks a little tilted, but it doesn't look that bad. Especially from this side. So it looks like he's holding it straight up. So no problems there. And I do like how the gun actually holds firmly in his hand. And what's really cool is that if you don't want to hold the gun, they did include a little place that he can slide it in there and hold it. And it does hold it there perfectly. Though I do feel like if I flick it or not, it might come out. But then again, it's not really moving. So I do feel like that's pretty good how they did that. Let's look at the accessories. So now let's look at the actual figure. Like, honestly, this makes me want the Poe that comes in a 2-pack for the Target exclusive with the Stormtrooper crowd control, whatever it's called. Like, for some reason, that one just looks a little better. But this one, I do like it whenever it has the helmet on. But as you can see here with the face, they didn't do... Well, I don't know. It just looks really rough. It looks like it's Poe, but it's like he's 50 years old. As you can see, they really did good on giving him that 5 o'clock shadow look there. So they did good on that. I do like the lips. They didn't do that bad on there. His actual face, they didn't put that much detail into the eyes. Just a little white speck and past the pupils. And as you can see, his eyebrows are not completely even either. The right one's a little higher. His hair doesn't look that bad, but as you can see right there in the top left hand corner, there actually is where some of the paint for the hair is running onto the face. The hair looks cool and wavy from behind. I do like the detail they put into the logo on his chest. That came out very good. And as you see, the words, even though they're small, they're not sloppy. So unless they use some type of sticker tattoo or whatever, it looks very awesome. They did an awesome job on that. Here's a little chest piece. That comes out very nicely. I do like the blue they put on there. It doesn't even look sloppy to me. They did an awesome job on the small details in there. And even the tube here that is connected is really detailed, and it goes directly to his lower pants leg, which I have no idea where that's going to lead to from there. I love how they gave him the orange turtleneck look right there. That does look very good, even though it's bleeding onto the neck. And I do like the wrinkles and the ridges there. And I do like this, what looks like a life jacket slash vest for what he wears as a pilot. I love the wrinkles they put in there. And I do love how they gave it really a rugged type of look. And even the pocket here came out very good, as you can see. And you can even see a bit of a pattern right there on the pocket. Now, they put a lot of detail into his arms. As you can see, there's a line, but they made sure that they gave him enough wrinkles. Even though the hinge where it bends is like a way different, lighter type of color, they did make sure it was plenty of wrinkles in there. And I'm not quite sure how the orange was supposed to be right here, around there, but let me show you the back part of it. On the back part of it, it's kind of confusing because as you can see, this orange is way light. It's more orange here than it is there. So I do not know if that was supposed to be showing or how they were supposed to be trying to do that paint, but it looks a little different. And up here, like, it was kind of brown on the front, but here is like kind of a darkish black color. Not quite sure why it came out like that. And as you can see, it's two different types of white. So you have the one that's kind of like the kind of white glare one at the top, and at the bottom is like kind of a dirty yellowish type white. So they were a little inconsistent with those colors. If you look at those same pieces from the front, they do look the same color. And his gloves just have a little bit of padding with a few lines in them, and they're kind of shiny. I do love how his straps like wrap around his legs. This does hinder the articulation a lot, but I do like how that came out, so that looks really cool. And as you can also see on the back, there's a whole bunch of wrinkles. Like, it's an oversized pilot suit, so he's going to have the wrinkles, but they really nailed it on here. And you can even see even closer all the pattern they put into the pants. So that looks really good. I do like how that came out. Now, it's in 2 or 3 places where I have these little, I do not know what these are, if it was scraped or it was sticking to something, but I don't really like them. Like, they're not as bad as the screw holes for Disney's Elite series, but they still stick out a little bit, and it's 2 more spaces where I'm going to show you. Well, now it's 3 more spaces, because here's one right here too. But the wrinkles do look good, and they gave them that baggy look. From the front with its straps and with the belt is a plain color that goes all the way around with a few lines in it. They actually do have belt buckles here, so that looks nice. And the same straps that wrap around to the backpack are right there. Well, not backpack, to the back of him are right there. But right here in the middle, I'm not understanding that. Why is that silver blotch there? Whatever, you know, you can't really tell, but it's there. On one leg, he has these things that look like they're bullets or spikes or something, but they look pretty cool. I do like those, even though the orange is showing at the bottom of the silver. On the other leg, you can see he just has a belt buckle there with more and more wrinkles. All right, so now we're going to get into the articulation, but now this figure has made me want the 2-pack Poe and the Stormtrooper, so I'm going to get that one sometime in the future and review that one too and play with that one. But now let's look at all these stuff that is on here. So as you can see with the leg, this can actually bend that far back and go this far forward. So that is like really different, completely different from what we're used to seeing. And it does have a ankle pivot, so that's pretty cool. As you can see, it extremely goes around, so that's cool. As you can see here, it can bend and it's double jointed knees, so that's really cool. I do like that. Here you can twist the thigh, but I'm gonna be really careful with this one because I don't want to mess up the tube, so I'll just show the articulation on this one. So this one cannot go out that far forward, cannot go that far back because the tube, well, not the tube, but the strap is in the way. And this one I'm not even going to try because I really don't want to mess up the little contraption they have here with the tube going into there. So for here on the waist, it actually can move some, but I want to be cautious because it's still connected to the tube. But you can't move the bottom half, but you can move the top half. There is no type of ab crunch for real. So that's the most it's moving, which is pretty much none. And with the arms, it does actually go all the way around. It can really spread out and go that far up. And it does bend here, but it doesn't even go completely to a right angle or to 90 degrees. So it stops right above it, and it can just twist here like at the glove. And you also can not have any type of articulation there in the hands, but whatever. And though there's no articulation in the glove, there is articulation in the flesh hands, just so you know. And now looking at the articulation of the head, he can't really look that far down or that far forward. So the turtleneck completely stops that, and he can still spin around. So he can do that, but he can't really do anything else. And there's no type of pivot or anything in the head for real. So that's all the articulation on it. I do love it with the helmet on, but I don't like it without it. I actually probably would have returned it because I don't really like the face sculpt on this one, but I do like the face sculpt on what I've seen for the one from Target. So hopefully I can still get one before they're going around Christmas like Captain Phasma is. But pretty much overall, it could use a little twerks here and there, but I do like it, especially now because of the helmet. So this has been my review of the Star Wars Black Series Poe Dameron figure. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.